What is Emilia Clarke's net worth and salary? The richest mother of dragons in the world? Stay tuned and learn more about the lives of rich people. Hello dear friends, Emilia Clarke is an English actress with an estimated net worth of $20 million. Emilia Clarke is best known for her Emmy-nominated role as Daenerys Targaryen in the popular series of Game of Thrones, which ran from 2011 to 2019. Emilia has also starred in several films, including Terminator, Genesis 2015, Solo, Star Wars Stories 2018, and Last Christmas 2019. In 2019, Time magazine included Clarke in its list of the world's 100 most influential people. Early years. Emilia Clarke was born Emilia Isabel Euthymia Rose Clarke on October 23, 1986 in London, England. Her father Peter, who passed away in 2016, worked as a sound engineer in theater, and as of 2019, her mother Jennifer is vice president of marketing at a management consulting firm. Emilia's older brother, Bennett, worked as an intern cameraman on Game of Thrones. Jennifer and Peter raised their children in Oxfordshire, and Emily developed an interest in acting at age 3 when she saw a production of Showboat. Clarke attended St. Anthony's Paradise School and St. Edward's School and appeared in school productions of West Side Story, Cutthroat, Macbeth, and 12th Night. She graduated from the London Drama Centre in 2009. Career. Clarke made a television debut in 2009, starring in the medical soap opera Doctors, and the following years she appeared in the sci-fi television series Triassic Attack, had a role in the Game of Thrones, and was named a British Star of Tomorrow by Screen International magazine. Emilia gained international fame for her role as Daenerys Targaryen, Mother of Dragons, on Game of Thrones, receiving critical acclaim and several awards. The series, based on George Martin's series of fantasy books, ran for 8 seasons, and Clarke appeared in 62 episodes. In her early years on the popular HBO series, Emilia starred in the short film In Shackles 2012, the feature films Isle of Spikes 2012, and Hemingway House 2013. In 2013, Clarke landed the role of Sarah Connor in Terminator Genesis, which had grossed $440,600,000 at the box office when it was released in 2015. After that film, she released several other hits. 2016's Until I Meet You, which grossed $208,300,000. 2018's Solo, Star Wars, The Story, $393,200,000, and 2019's Last Christmas, $121,600,000. Emilia has also appeared in the supernatural thriller Voice of Stone 2017, the short film Leading Lady Parts 2018, and the crime thriller Beyond Suspicion 2019, and has also voiced the TV series Futurama 2013, Robot Chicken 2016, Animals 2017, and Thunderbirds Are Coming 2017. Clarke was offered the role of Anastasia Steele in 50 Shades of Grey, but turned it down. In 2020, Clarke was offered the role of Nina in Anton Chekhov's production of The Seagull at London's Playhouse Theatre, but the production was suspended on March 16 after less than a week of previews due to a coronavirus pandemic. Wages in the Game of Thrones series. For the past 2 seasons of Game of Thrones, 14 episodes that aired between July 2017 and May 2019, Emilia Clarke's salary was $1,100,000. That amounts to $14.3 million for those 2 seasons. That series salary is currently the 6th highest amount any actor has ever earned on a television show, along with several of her series colleagues. For the 20 episodes she directed for seasons 5 and 6, she earned $500,000 per episode, a total of $10 million. Emilia's total income from the entire run of Game of Thrones probably exceeds $30 million before taxes. Charity work. In 2011, Clarke was named Celebrity Ambassador for the SMA UK Trust team, and in 2018, she became the only ambassador for the Royal College of Nursing. In 2018, she raised $160,000 for JPHROs and disaster relief organizations at the Sean Penn Charity Gala, auctioning off a lucky winner's chance to watch Game of Thrones with her. In 2019, Emilia founded Same You, a charity that helps young people who have suffered a stroke or brain injury. She raised more than £200,000 for the charity during a live broadcast in September 2019, with YouTube blogger Jacksepticeye. She also held a Justice for Daenerys fundraiser after Game of Thrones ended, raising over £83,000 for SameU, and in April 2020, she launched a fundraiser for the COVID-19 organization, hoping to raise at least £250,000. Personal life. Emilia began a 6-month relationship with Family Guy creator Seth MacFarlane in 2012. In February 2011, Clarke underwent endovascular torsion surgery after a ruptured aneurysm subarachnoid hemorrhage. After the surgery, 24-year-old Emilia, who had just finished filming the first season of Game of Thrones, sometimes couldn't remember her name because of aphasia. She had another surgery to remove the aneurysm in 2013. Awards and honors. Emilia has received several awards and nominations for her work on Game of Thrones. She was nominated for Emmy Awards in 2013, 2015, 2016, and 2019, and received a Saturn Award for the Academy of Science Fiction, Fantasy, and Horror Films in 2019. Game of Thrones also earned Clarke the Gracie Allen Award 2012, the Online Film and Television Association Award 2013, the Scream Award 2011, and the SFX Award 2013, and she shared the 2019 IGN Audience Award and the 2020 Cine Euphoria Award. In 2018, Emilia was named British Artist of the Year at the BAFTA LA Britannia Awards. Askman readers named her the world's most desirable woman in 2014, and the following year, Esquire magazine named her the sexiest woman alive, and she won GQ's Woman of the Year award. Emilia Clarke's car collection. Aston Martin DB non-convertible. It is powered by a 6-liter naturally aspirated V12 engine with 540 horsepower and 457 pounds-per-feet of torque. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 4.6 seconds and has a top speed of 183 miles per hour. It costs $190,000. Audi A8. It has a 3-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine with 335 horsepower and 368 pound-per-feet of torque. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds and has a top speed of 155 miles per hour. It costs $86,000. Audi A6. It has a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that makes 248 horsepower and 273 pounds-per-feet of torque. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.8 seconds, and its top speed is 155 miles per hour, and it costs $70,000. BMW 5 Series. It has a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with 248 horsepower and 258 pounds-per-feet of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6 seconds, and its top speed is 130 miles per hour and costs $52,000. Emilia Clarke's home in Venice, a stunning architectural structure fit for her Game of Thrones royal character, has just sold for $4.4 million. Located just off Aboutemilia Boulevard, the one-of-a-kind sanctuary seems far more attractive than the Iron Throne, with an attractive design palette of warm wood, polished concrete, and glass covering nearly every wall. 80-year-old olive trees, hedges, and an ivy-covered gate hide the lot from the street. The 2-story home was built in 2009 by Abramson Tager, a Culver City architectural firm that created a modern corner with interior and exterior spaces and bright accents in almost every room. A sliding staircase moves across floor to ceiling, shelving in the 15-foot living room, and soapstone countertops and custom cabinets have been added to the adjacent kitchen. A floating staircase leads up the long, slim floor plan, which has 2 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms at 2,817 square feet. Horizontal windows stretch across the master suite with a massive walk-in closet and spa tub. The windows overlook the green backyard, where the lounges adjoin a 30-foot pool. At the edge of the space, a polished concrete porch is topped with hanging plants. A native of England, Clarke rose to fame for her role as Daenerys Targaryen on the HBO fantasy series Game of Thrones, a role that earned her 4 primetime Emmy nominations. More recently, the 34-year-old actor starred in Terminator Genesis, Last Christmas, and solo Star Wars stories. Juliette Honan of Douglas Elliman and Ruby Faye of Pinnacle Estate Properties conducted the listing. Katie Party of Halton Party and Partners represented the buyer. Have you watched Game of Thrones?